Well, whether it's at work or at school, making sure everyone stays safe is always a top priority. Sergeant Chris Kopp with CMPD, also the owner of Lockdown International. He's here to show us his new Barricade Box.
Yes.
What is the Barricade Box?
The Barricade Box it's kind of it's a very simple solution to kind of like a lockdown drill that most people are used to.
Okay, so like an active shooter situation.
Active shooter, workplace violence, violent intruders, any type of situation, whether it's schools, offices, even houses of worship can use things like this.
Okay, and I think devices like this, a lot of people have been waiting for something like this to emerge. How does it work?
Okay, so simply the Barricade Box itself would mount on the wall next to the door.
Okay.
You remove the cover. You pull this cord out, wrap it around the door handle, and then it simply locks into itself.
Okay.
Now, the advantage to this over maybe some other things that are kind of out there is under stress, when your fine motor skills go right out the window, this can still be applied. This can be applied even by a simple child. And then the huge thing that we deal with, at least with law enforcement side of the house, is you can't violate fire code. You can't install anything onto a door and stuff. So, there's certain, hotel locks that you just cannot install on a door. Whereas this actually mounts next to the door, so, you don't really violate anything like that. And one thing that I always mention too is with the fire code, they do a great job, but the last student to die from a school fire was December 1st, 1958.
Oh, wow.
And we do all of these fire drills and stuff like that, but how much do we teach active shooter drills to our kids?
Which are much more prevalent.
Well, I mean, from 92 to 2012, just 20-year span, we've had 962 deaths in our schools due to violent acts of stabbings and shootings.
Staggering number. So will this work on any doorknob, any door?
Any door, yeah. So, sometimes doors swing inward, outward. You can't barricade with heavy furniture sometimes if a door swings outward. A device like this would simply wrap around any door handle, whether it's a handle, a knob, and it would work.
And so I guess it's been tested probably by you many of times, many different situations, right? And it holds up pretty well.
Yeah, so it's not just a simple rope like a tennis shoe or anything. It's made of Kevlar, which is, the same material they use bulletproof vests out of. The military uses it for their helmets. It's burn-proof, cut-resistant, can withstand over 2,000 pounds of strength. And just to put that in perspective, a police battering ram hitting a door generates about 800 pounds of pressure. So, I mean, this can withstand, somebody trying to get in a door.
Now, is this something that you're pushing, hoping to get into schools? I know we said schools, different workplaces, stuff like that. Have you had any success so far? Are they going to be in any of the local schools?
Yeah, currently the Charlotte Catholic Diocese has a couple in their schools. Cool. We're working with some school boards, actually in other states as well, are starting to install these into different schools, offices, all kinds of stuff.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you, Chris, for being here today.
Great,
we appreciate it. And stay